Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Shin, a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner with 14 years of clinical experience. I dream of introducing traditional Chinese medicine to the world in the simplest language and logic possible, using traditional Chinese medicine theories and logic to understand and treat illnesses. So let's get started. Today marks my first video, and we'll begin with insomnia. Insomnia is a sleep disorder characterized by difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or experiencing restorative sleep despite having adequate opportunity for sleep. It can manifest as difficulty initiating sleep, frequent awakenings during the night, or waking up too early and unable to fall back asleep. Insomnia often leads to daytime fatigue, irritability, difficulty concentrating, and impaired performance at work or school. It can be acute or chronic and may be caused by various factors such as stress, anxiety, depression, medical conditions, medications, or poor sleep habits. Traditional Chinese medicine believes that the location of primary insomnia is located in the heart. Yes, this is what Chinese medicine thinks. You don't need to know why it thinks so. Just like we can't understand quantum mechanics, we don't need to know the reason as long as it can be applied. There are two main causes. One is the heart fire excessive. The other is the heart qi deficiency. The heart fire excessive, you can understand the heart is too hot, and the heart qi deficiency you can understand as the heart is too tired. Let's focus on these two reasons and make some simple differentiations of the types of insomnia based on some specific symptoms. And I have summarized a total of 6 types, which involve the liver, gallbladder, spleen, stomach, and kidneys in addition to the heart. Once we have identified the type of insomnia, we will be able to find the main cause, making our treatment more targeted, more accurate, and faster. First of all, I need to clarify one thing. In traditional Chinese medicine, internal organs symbolize energy attributes. When a doctor says that there is a problem with an organ, it means that the energy to which it belongs is in some imbalance and needs to be corrected. And it does not mean that there is a problem with the organ itself. At the same time, in order to make it easier for everyone to understand, I will try to simplify the whole identification process. Of course, the whole etiology and pathogenesis of insomnia is a very complicated thing. This video is only a very simple introduction to the main causes of insomnia. Of course, there are many complex details, so if you are suffering from insomnia, I strongly recommend that you go to the doctor, and the professional things should be left to professional people to do. Let's explain them separately. Please follow my thoughts. Are you ready? Let's go. First, let's talk about the heart. In traditional Chinese medicine, the heart is associated with the fire element. Therefore, one common issue the heart faces is overheating. It's easy to understand that if the heart is too hot, we will feel excited, making it difficult to sleep. Consequently, you may feel restless, anxious, experience rapid heartbeat, or palpitations. Additionally, you might feel thirsty and crave cold water to cool down. Now, when we talk about the heart, we can't ignore the small intestine because in traditional Chinese medicine, the heart and small intestine are paired organs. Quite fascinating, right? One of the functions of the small intestine is to work with the kidneys to filter fluids into the bladder, forming urine. Also fascinating, right? Therefore, overheating of the heart may lead to overheating of the small intestine, resulting in decreased urine output, darker urine color, and even painful urination. Next, let's look at the tongue. As is well known, if you visit a traditional Chinese medicine practitioner, they will certainly examine your tongue. The tongue also represents the heart among the 5 sensory organs. In this scenario, your tongue tip should be very red with a yellow coating. Since we've mentioned water, let's now discuss the kidneys, because in traditional Chinese medicine, the kidneys are associated with the water element. We all understand the relationship between water and fire. So can overheating of kidney water lead to overheating of the heart? Indeed, it can. So what causes overheating of the kidneys? The answer is kidney yin deficiency. Here the concept of yin and yang arises. We'll cover yin and yang in detail in future videos. But for now, just remember that yin represents water and coldness, while yang represents fire and heat. Therefore, kidney yin deficiency indicates that kidney yang exceeds kidney yin, meaning the kidney water is not cold enough. In other words, the kidney water becomes hot. The symptoms of this heat manifestation are quite distinctive. You might only feel intense heat in your palms, soles of your feet, and chest, while other parts of your body remain unaffected. You may also feel restless and agitated and might unconsciously sweat while asleep, particularly at night, making it difficult to fall asleep. In traditional Chinese medicine, the ears represent the kidneys, so you may experience tinnitus, and the lower back where the kidneys are located may feel sore. On the tongue, you might observe a red tongue body with little or no coating. Now let's take a look at the liver. Earlier we mentioned that the heart represents fire, the kidneys represent water, so what does the liver represent? The liver represents wood. We can also understand it as representing plants. Since it represents plants, the characteristic of the liver should be growth. Growth must be smooth without obstruction. Therefore, the main issue the liver faces is obstruction. Here we introduce another crucial concept in traditional Chinese medicine, which is qi yi, often translated as energy or vital force. So imagine what happens when energy is obstructed and has nowhere to release. Yes, it's pressure. It's an explosion. Therefore, obstruction of liver energy in the body typically manifests as distending pain, mainly headaches, especially in the forehead and temples, and distending pain in the hypochondriac region. Additionally, there may be redness in the eyes, tension in the muscles of the neck and shoulders, and emotionally, there is often irritability or suspicion. For women, irregular menstruation may occur. On the tongue, you may observe redness on the edges of the tongue, a thick tongue coating, and a possible bitter taste in the mouth. Having discussed the liver, we must also mention its companion. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver and gallbladder are paired organs, so an imbalance in liver energy directly affects the gallbladder. This is mainly characterized by a depletion of gallbladder qi. However, insufficient gallbladder qi can also occur independently, with the primary cause being emotions. Prolonged periods of depression and anxiety can also damage the gallbladder qi. Therefore, insomnia symptoms based on insufficient gallbladder qi often manifest emotionally, especially with a heightened susceptibility to fright, exhibiting symptoms of panic disorder. In contrast to liver-related insomnia, insomnia caused by insufficient gallbladder qi typically lacks obvious headaches. The most prominent symptoms are often panic, accompanied by feelings of exhaustion and shortness of breath. The tongue appears pale with a very thin tongue coating. Next in line is the pair spleen and stomach. Yes, in traditional Chinese medicine, they are considered a pair. Remember? Earlier we talked about how the heart represents fire, the kidneys represent water, and the liver represents plants. So what does the spleen represent? It represents the earth, the soil. It provides nourishment for our bodies. Indeed, in traditional Chinese medicine, when we mention the spleen and stomach, it is highly likely related to our digestive system. Therefore, if the spleen's energy is deficient, known as spleen qi deficiency, you may experience loss of appetite, abdominal distension, accompanied by forgetfulness, lack of concentration, fatigue, and other signs of malnutrition. At this point, the tongue appears pale with a thin white coating. Conversely, if you consume oily, spicy, fried, or greasy foods, or alcohol excessively over a long period, what happens? That's right, the soil breeds excessive bacteria. In traditional Chinese medicine, we call this damp heat, which manifests in our bodies in the form of phlegm, especially yellow phlegm. You may also experience symptoms like belching, nausea, vomiting, and other digestive issues. At this point, the tongue appears red with a thick yellow coating. The above are the 6 most common causes of insomnia, which also correspond to the 6 types of insomnia. However, insomnia is not limited to these 6 types alone. You might have noticed that we mentioned the heart, liver, spleen, and kidneys. But what about the lungs? Does the lungs have no connection to insomnia? Of course they do, but in traditional Chinese medicine, this type is not very common, so we won't delve into it extensively here. So are you feeling confused now? Don't worry, take it easy. Next, I'll summarize for you. The main symptoms of insomnia include difficulty falling asleep, frequent dreams during shallow sleep, and easy awakening. The primary affected organ is the heart, with the main causes being excessive heart fire and deficient heart qi. The main characteristics of excessive heart fire include a red tongue with a yellow or thick coating. There are 4 main reasons. 1. severe heat in the heart. Manifestations include irritability, anxiety, rapid heartbeat, palpitations, and other symptoms. 2. Kidney yin deficiency. Manifestations include heat in the palms and soles, tinnitus, and lower back pain. 3. Liver qi stagnation. Manifestations include headaches, abdominal distension, irritability, and irregular menstruation. 4. Damp heat constitution. Manifestations include yellow phlegm, respiratory inflammation, digestive issues, belching, nausea, and vomiting. The reasons for deficient heart qi include a pale tongue color and a thin white coating. There are 2 main causes. 1. Gallbladder. Qi deficiency. Manifestations include anxiety, panic, shortness of breath, and fatigue. 2. Spleen. Qi deficiency. Manifestations include loss of appetite, abdominal distension, fatigue, forgetfulness, and possibly digestive issues. Based on the above summary, you can easily and directly identify the cause of your insomnia and then purposefully engage in self-adjustment or treatment. According to traditional Chinese medicine theory, self-regulation for insomnia includes the following aspects. 1. Emotional regulation. Through techniques such as psychological counseling, meditation, and relaxation exercises, manage anxiety, stress, and other emotional issues to improve sleep quality. 2. Lifestyle adjustments. This includes establishing good sleep habits, such as consistent sleep schedules, pre-sleep relaxation, avoiding stimulating foods and drinks, engaging in appropriate exercise, maintaining a healthy diet, and avoiding prolonged use of electronic devices. 3. Dietary adjustments. Avoiding overly greasy, spicy, and stimulating foods, and consuming easily digestible light foods such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, etc., can help regulate organ function and improve sleep quality. 4. Exercise. Moderate exercise can promote blood circulation, enhance physical fitness, and relieve stress, thereby improving sleep quality. However, avoid vigorous exercise and exercising at night to prevent sleep disruption. 5. Pay attention to the sleep environment. Maintain a comfortable, quiet, dark, and cool sleep environment, and avoid disturbances from noise, light, and temperature. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the entire etiology and pathogenesis of insomnia are complex. This video only provides a very basic introduction to the main causes of insomnia. Of course, there are many intricate details involved. Therefore, if you are suffering from the pain of insomnia, I strongly recommend consulting a doctor. Professional matters should be handled by professionals. Seek guidance and treatment from qualified medical professionals. This includes traditional Chinese herbal medicine treatment. Based on the specific causes and symptoms of insomnia, different herbal formulas are used, such as harmonizing liver qi, clearing heat and phlegm, nourishing yin and blood, and invigorating qi to nourish the heart. This helps to adjust the balance of yin and yang in the body and promotes sleep. Another one is acupuncture. Acupuncture can regulate the body's meridians, balance yin and yang, and help relieve emotional tension and improve sleep quality. All right, that's the understanding of insomnia in traditional Chinese medicine. If you have any questions, feel free to leave your comments. Additionally, I welcome your feedback on any errors or shortcomings in the video. Let's work together to promote the recognition of traditional Chinese medicine worldwide. I'm Dr. Shin, and my goal is to introduce Chinese medicine culture to the world using the simplest language and logic possible. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and Instagram. See you in the next video.